And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. Okay, all set to go. Now the left fielder, Garrett Mitchell. As the lefty gets to work. Just off the outside edge. And that's how this series begins. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. That one a little bit high. Ball one. Falter in his fourth year, 27 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2015.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to.
Touches the bag for one. On to first, double play.
Well, you don't see 4-3 double plays all that often because it makes you as the second baseman move away from the target you're throwing to in order to get the force at second. But he looked very sure of himself on that one. Nicely done.
William Contreras stands in with two away as he takes a ball. And another ball. 2 out, space is empty. Pitch is in there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
At the belt and fires. Ball one. That one off the mark, and that is ball one.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Oneil Cruz. And a pitch. That one hammered center field. Chourio raging back towards the wall. On the warning track and hauls it in. Stepping in, Ezequiel Duran. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move for the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That one down the line. Throws to first in time. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Now, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That one misses. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Yes. No ifs, ands, or maybe.
Second inning set to go. Up now for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo. The lefty fires. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now it's going to be Andrew Monasterio. Fastball for a strike. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Man at second. Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. That one close, ruled the ball. And the count's full. Fly ball to right. Oneil snags it, and there's one down. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The pitch. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Oneil going back on it. And out of here. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Right side. Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Black digs in now. And he hits a ground ball right side. And foul ball. 0-1 now. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. To the right side, Duran. And that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ryan Reynolds here. Peralta back to work. Not even close there. Ball 1. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Right-hander kick steals. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. His 18th home run of the season. It's 2-1.
In a 2-0 count, the hitter is on high alert. This is what you look for to be in the driver's seat here. You got a pitch that it can handle. They hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Late with the swing there.
But we just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Jack Sawinski. That one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Ball 1 there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. On to the third inning. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. And the pitch. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike. 1-1 now. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Ground ball scooped up. Brian Hayes slings the first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Now here is Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1. Bounce to third. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
It gets down a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Swings and misses, and that is strike 1. On the inside corner for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
To third. Toss to belt, and that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Endy Rodriguez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Pirates, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Tyler Oneil, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That clips the corner. And that's in the dirt. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. So the Pirates batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Oneil Cruz. And a big swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Breaking ball inside. And the count is 2 and 2. 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the righty deals. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo. The line to kick the pitch. There's the strike. Rengifo, 28 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And that one hammered. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. So digging in, Andrew Monasterio. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Hauls it in for the out. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Sal Frelick getting ready to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Runner at second. 2 down. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Up the middle. And a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. Safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Black batting for the second time. And that's strike 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Next offering is downstairs.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Frelick leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Ezequiel Duran. The wind and the pitch. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there around.
And he swings over the top there. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. J.D. Martinez stands in. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Bases empty, 1 away here in game 1 of this 3-game set. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. And now it's going to be Ryan Reynolds. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one pushed foul. And ball 1.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Makes the grab, and that is that. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in is the speedy Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
That one missing inside.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
And at first, Ahmed Rosario up now for the Brewers. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 2. And the slider just misses.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo. Just couldn't keep it fair down that right field line, and with his speed, if that's a fair ball, it's 2, maybe 3 bases.
Nobody out, runner at first. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Next pitch just misses. And that's ball 3. This one in the air center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no...
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. One at second, on to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Line drive. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
I don't wear the cape apron.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Brandon Bell. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He sends it out of here. It's 3-2.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over. Stays through the ball, gets the lock, and gets the home run.
One out, base is empty. Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. That to right, Frelick after it. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Hoskins moves under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at PNC Park, top of the 6th inning. At the plate, Luis Rengifo. On the mound now for the Pirates, Scott Effross.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Cruz out of first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So up next, Andrew Monasterio. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Bounce to the right, and it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Righty to the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. Jackson Chourio up now. He became the 5th youngest player to start on opening day in the divisional era. Cindy, can you name the others?
Well, Ken Griffey Jr. seems like a good guess for this one.
That's right. I'll give you the others. Adrian Beltre and Robin Yount.
Got it. Yount must be on that list twice because he was only 18 when he made his debut.
Exactly. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, 2 now. That's to third. Hayes. To first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
I travel by car, town to town, city to city, trying to reach the people and sell my...
Back here in Pittsburgh, here's Tyler Oneil.
The right field.
And a pitch. And that one lifted in the air, center field. And Oneil is retired. And a quick out, number one. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Oneil Cruz. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Swing and a pop-up. He's under it. Brings it in, and there's two down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Martinez up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Peralta keeping him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that's outside. And it's 2-1. In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Relay throw to second, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the seventh, and here is Sal Fraley. Scott Alexander on to pitch here.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And here it comes. Foul ball there. Trying to bunt his way on. And foul ball. Got him swinging. Digging in, Tyler Black. Alexander, 35 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2010. On to first, and that quickly 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
That's in there. Strike one.
All ones the count.
There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. And he can't make the play. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. And now the DH, Amed Rosario, 1 for 3. Base knock right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Up next to Milwaukee.
And now it's William Contreras. There's the strike. Down the line. And that drops foul. Mitchell at second. Rosario on at first with 2 down. And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. And welcome back to the ballpark. About bottom of the 7th. And the batter now, Brian Reynolds. Peralta back to work. And fouled off.
What makes them special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game. But
now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. A massive home run. His second home run of the game, and they tie it up. It's 3-3.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Elvis Peguero.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Brandon Bell, the next to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. One away. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered in this game. That misses the zone. Ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. T. Brian Hayes will hit next. Dribbled up the third baseline. And he grabs it in foul ground.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. He's not able to square it up.
Oh, great grab on the dive. It's there, and that's a great play. Here at PNC Park, all set for the start of the inning. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Dauri Moreta will take over here.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And a pitch. And there's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Slings it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Next for the Brewers, Luis Rengifo.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here comes a pitch. Fought off foul. Pitch misses, and a count 1-2. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. So 2 down now, and here is Andrew Monasterio. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now a chance for Jackson Chourio. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. Now into the ball game on defense, Bryce Duran. He's the new third baseman. So the Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, Bryce Wilson.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Now the catcher up to hit, Endy Rodriguez. The pitch. Right side, hard hit. Over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. Tyler Oneil, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Back there. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. And they take the lead. It's 4-3.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Oneil Cruz. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. And the 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Comes the 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Duran in the box now. No balls and a strike. One run across in the frame so far. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. On the ground to third, Duran whips it to first. 2 away. J.D. Martinez stands in. Slice the other way and foul. Man on second, 2 down. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. What a stop. The throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And we're back. We go to the ninth. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. So here comes the big lefty Aroldis Chapman to the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a pitch. That misses. 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. In the air out to center. Reynolds on the run. Makes a nice running catch. One up, one down. Next for Milwaukee, Tyler Black.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
The 1-0. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
A 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Registers the punch out and hits 101. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. First pitch, and he just misses. That one at triple digits.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
2 strikes.
The Brewers down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton, our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the victorious Pirates, 4 runs. Drive home safely.